Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you coming out on a Saturday morning. I'm going to invite Mayor Olivia Chow up and City Manager Paul Johnson to provide some updates on the collective agreement. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I want to begin this morning by saying my thoughts with those affected by the shooting in Scarborough. I'm deeply troubled by this mass shooting. Late last night, I spoke with Chief Demkiw, and he confirmed all necessary resources have been deployed. I can confirm that 12 people have been injured and taken to hospital, including 6 with serious gunshot wounds. My thoughts are with the victims and their families. I am closely monitoring the situation and remain in touch with Chief Demkiw. Further updates will come from the Toronto Police. On the early morning of this International Women's Day, we reached a deal with CUPE 79, a union in which 7 of the 10 members are women. For 4 decades, I have been working to improve the services provided by the caring profession. Childcare, long-term care, nursing, shelter workers, and at the heart of these services are people. The workers who day in and day out dedicate their whole being to provide the best care to thousands of children, seniors, the homeless, and the sick. CUPE 79 workers show up every day when we need them most. By serving tens of thousands of Torontonians, they help build a caring and more affordable city. I'm immensely grateful to the hard work of both the union and the city in reaching an agreement that recognizes and respects the worth of members of CUPE 79. Thank you to everyone who worked so hard to make this deal a reality. Our City Manager, Paul Johnson, and his team, and the President of CUPE 79, Naz Yadolahi. Thank you. We are open for questions, and our City Manager can join in answering some questions. Anyone?
Mayor Chow, Victoria with CBC National News. Could I just get your further reaction about the shooting last night in Scarborough? I mean, what was your reaction when you first heard that it had happened last night?
Yeah, last night, as I was at City Hall waiting for the deal to be finalized, as the news came out, I'm deeply troubled by this kind of mass shooting. I spoke to the chief, and he said all his resources, his unit commanders, they're there investigating all night and this morning, and they'll continue to do the investigation. It is troubling because of the magnitude of the shootings and the number of people hurt, and I don't want to speculate as to the why and how. I'll leave that for the police to give further information.
And is there any update on the 3 at large?
No, I believe there's 3 suspects. I'll leave for the police to give you an update as to where they are with the investigations. They were there all night.
Thank you.
And as of this morning, we are in touch with them. They just before I arrived here, and they are actively investigating right now.
Hi, Nathan from the Toronto Star. I was wondering, what are you doing to reassure residents' fears in the nearby area around, or what are police doing to reassure residents' fears?
Well, we don't know at this point what's the motive. And we also don't know where the suspects are at this point. The police may or may not, but I'll leave the police to comment. I do want to reassure the residents of Toronto that since the peak of the response time on October 2023, which was 26 and a half minutes, and when you call 911, it took the police to get to you at 26 plus minutes. That's almost half an hour. It's unacceptably long. The response time has now been cut in half, i.e. it is 50% plus faster. At the latest response time is about 12 plus minutes, which means that if there is a need to call 911, the police, if it's a high priority call, can show up within 13 minutes, which is much faster. So that's number one. Number two is, according to Chief Demkiw, we had a press conference last week, that the crime in all, the rates have come down. I'll leave it for him to give you more details, but certainly it is a priority that we create a city and build a city that is caring, affordable, and also safe. So any time that there is a mass shooting of this nature, it is deeply troubling. But let's find out why and where are the suspect.
Great. And I know you said that you'll leave it up to police to investigate, but I was wondering if Chief Demkiw has brought up, there have been some posts on social media speculating this might be tied to the tow truck industry and violence related to that. I was just wondering if the chief has brought that up in updates to you.
It basically, what I've heard is that all necessary resources have been deployed to this case, as it was said by the media last night. And I do not want to speculate as to why, and I'll leave it for the police to, the unit commander that is on the ground, to give you any information as to who and what and why. Okay.
Great, thank you.
But I think, given the number of victims right now, our thoughts, my thoughts, are with those that are struggling in the hospital, and wish them a good recovery. Any other questions? No? Any to our city manager? Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.